Greetings and complications, my dear friends. Welcome to another video on our channel. You are on GMT-3, the channel that makes complications simple. I always start the videos by thanking you for being part of our story. Our first video, our first review of 2016, and we're already starting this video celebrating our decade of creating content here on YouTube. After all, it was back in September 2016 that I decided to make videos talking about watchmaking on YouTube. And little did I know that beginning would shape my life in such a tremendous way. And I really want to thank God, thank my family, my wife, my mother, my brothers. I also want to thank you who are part of this story. I really appreciate your presence. There are some longtime viewers here on the channel, people from back when I had the yellow wall, the white wall, you know, back at home when I was still recording there. So it's been a great adventure. And being able to reach this decade, to celebrate these 10 years with the grace of our good Father has been a privilege, and I'm very grateful to you. And in our first review of the year, we're starting off really well. I want to show you a watch that has some very interesting features. This watch that we're going to check out here, I recommend it to you, especially if you work wearing a suit, if you like to wear suits, dress well, wear a jacket or use a blazer. If you wear more formal attire in your daily life or at work, this watch is highly recommended for you. If you enjoy that vibe of sportier watches, more connected to the 70s with the integrated bracelet, this watch is also recommended for you. And also for you who like bronze watches. Yes, my dear friends, in today's video, we're going to check out a watch that has this metallic alloy, which has some very interesting features that give the bronze watch its own unique personality. I think the main feature of a bronze watch is this. It's the patina. From the moment you take the watch out of the box, it starts that oxidation process, which makes it gradually acquire that unique personality of the watch. The way you wear it, how often you use it, how many times you have it on your wrist, the rain you get caught in, and so on. All this exposure that the watch, that this metal alloy has to the elements, gives it its own unique character, which I believe is perhaps the greatest advantage, so to speak, of a bronze watch. It has that look that no other watch will have, not even similar models. I believe that's one of its main features. Another thing is that it's closely connected to the nautical world. People who are into that really enjoy it. Those watches connected to that world, I'm sure people who like it also enjoy bronze watches. As I said in today's video, we're going to check out a watch that has this metal alloy from a brand you've already seen here several times. Yes, my dear friends, straight from the canals of Venice, today we have here the Arsenale. The watch that just came out of the naval arsenal in Venice to decorate here at GMT-3. And I really like this watch, and we're going to check it out and talk about it from now on. Venezianico is a micro brand that was born in Venice. I made a video about the Buttintoro, right, their chronograph. I gave a little context about the history of Venezianico, and their story is really cool. They've been growing, trying to get more into the luxury market. They just introduced their Utopia 2, a watch that already has an in-house movement. The watch turned out really beautiful. The manufacturing process of their dial is completely handmade. The decoration of their in-house movement turned out really beautiful. But this isn't about the Utopia. No, the Utopia watch was just released. Maybe we'll have it here in the future, but that's not what we're going to see today. Today we're going to check out a version of the Arsenale. Venezianico in all of its models pays tribute to the city of Venice. We can see several features of this city in their watches, and this one is no exception. The Arsenale gets its name as a reference to the naval arsenal where military ships were built there in Venice. And this little guy here also has, as I said, some extra features, right, that reference the city of Venice. But anyway, let's get to the table and check out the Arsenale Bronzo. And what we have here is a watch. I always like to start by talking about the watch's measurements. Here we have a 40mm watch, perfect for a dress watch. A really nice size for a dress watch. 40mm in diameter, and here we have 44mm lug to lug. And in height, we have a watch that's less than 1 centimeter, 9.95mm. Which makes it, of course, as I said, a really nice watch for you to wear with a long sleeve shirt or a suit jacket anyway. That's where that more formal use comes in. The strap of this watch is an integrated strap, and in this version here we have this brown tone which makes the watch very harmonious, very beautiful, matching with this dial here. The buckle has the Venezianico logo, and it's made of bronze in exactly the same tone as the case. I mention this because there are some watches where the tone is a little different, okay? So it's worth noting that here we have exactly the same tone. The watch has this finish here, satin on the side. Its side is quite small, right, due to the use of this 9000 series, right, from Miyota, right, the 9039. It's a really nice, very robust movement. It's part of a more sophisticated, more refined line from Miyota. And we have this feature, we have this engine powering this machine here. The watch, right away we can see that it really has that dress watch characteristic. And something that really catches my attention is this dial. It's a practically sterile, clean dial. We only have the Venezianico cross and the Venezianico name in very small letters down at the bottom, below the 6 o'clock position. And this dial is made of bronze and it has an enameled finish. And right after this enamel comes this sunburst pattern, which creates this play with the light. The watch is very beautiful. And on the outermost layer of this dial, we have this smoky effect, this gradient that goes to absolute black. Right next to the minute markers, we have the applied indices here, all of them in gold matching the hands. We have 3 hands here and the application of Superluminova, and then you can see the Arsenale glowing in the dark. All of this is protected by a beautiful sapphire crystal. A flat sapphire here with anti-reflective treatment applied on its inner side. Very nice, really clean, right? The watch dial, this second hand here, this counterweight here on the back. The watch looks really beautiful with these understated hands. The watch turned out really nice. Remember I told you that Venezianico likes to take their watches and pay tribute to the city of Venice? I'm going to tell you about some of these features. It's the Venezianico cross, which refers to the cross from the Church of St. Mark. We have it here on this bezel. It's a smooth bezel, but right down here we have a pattern, right, called the Grecata pattern by Venezianico, which refers to a detail from the tower of that church. And then you can see where this reference comes from in this drawing. That was really a detail from someone who's passionate about the city, right? The case back, let's take a look. The case back is made of stainless steel. And here we have this case back. It's screwed in with 6 screws. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made in the Buttinturo. I left it out and forgot to mention it. There were 8 screws, but I said 6, then 4. Anyway, I missed 2 screws in the Buttinturo. But here we have 6 screws, so that this case is screwed in so that the quadriga, right, which is these 4 bronze horses, is also there at St. Mark's Church in Venice. Can always stay in that position, right? There are 4 very distinctive horses there in the city of Venice. And Venezianico decided to honor it by placing it here on the caseback of the entire Arsenale family. It turned out very beautiful. This watch is well finished. The whole case and caseback. This strap here is very comfortable. Really nice. This strap here is Italian. It's a strap that's very comfortable and integrates well with the case. This strap is made in Italy and the watch itself is really cool. So if this is your style, who like these features I mentioned in the video, here is the Arsenale by Venezianico, powered by the Miyota by Citizen, the 9039. This movement has some very interesting features. To start, it beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour. It has about 42 hours of power reserve. It has manual winding, and it also has hacking. A very robust movement, a very reliable movement. It's really cool that Venezianico brought it here, and it's very thin. This movement is 3.9 millimeters thick, which makes it, and it's an automatic movement. It's to make the watch really slim. The size of this guard here protecting the crown. This watch is really cool. Arsenale Bronzo here at GMT-3 for those of you who like watches with integrated straps. If you like bronze watches, here's another option for you. As I said, you can buy it directly on the Venezianico website. And there, with all taxes paid, you'll pay 1,180 euros. At today's exchange rate, that's approximately 7,300 Ries, just a little over 7,300 Ries. You can buy directly from them there. Also, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the guys from Harit also have Venezianico here in Brazil. Venezianico. That's it, my dear friends. You just checked it out directly from the Venice Naval Arsenal. This little guy here, the Arsenale Venezianico. A watch that I really liked. What did I like and what didn't I like? I liked the watch a lot. I really like this concept. Even though I don't wear a suit or tie for my work, for my daily life. It's a watch that's very comfortable. It fits really well, 40 millimeters in size. Very cool. Okay, Leandro, you said what you liked and what you didn't like about this watch. Man, nothing. Nothing. The watch is really cool. Very nice. Well, just so I don't leave anything out, there are some watches. When you buy bronze watches, when you buy them, they come almost vacuum sealed. They're assembled at the factory and they're pretty much vacuum sealed, so when you open it, that's when the aging process starts. That's not what we have here in this version. Well, you'll find that in much more expensive watches, right? But anyway, it's an idea for Venezianico, right? In the bronze versions, the watch comes pretty much vacuum sealed to start this aging process together with its owner. Excellent watch. I really liked it. I want to know what you think about this piece. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Arsenale Bronzo by Venezianico. Our first review here, kicking off 2026 with everything. Big hug. I really hope you enjoyed this video. May God always bless you more and more. To make this video, I'm using my foundational watch here, which I got recently, my Tag Heuer Formula 1, right from the start of the century. It's a watch I fell in love with, and I managed to get my hands on this one in perfect condition. Talking about the Venezianico Bronzo. Big hug. May God bless you. And of course, I'll see you soon in our next video. Bye-bye.